Hi, I'd like to talk for the next couple of minutes about two very important but two very different types of revenue streams. That's the transaction and the big deal. We all know the difference in these. Transactions keep the lights on, they pay T&E, they pay G&A. The big deal though is different. It's a needle mover for the company. It affects things like earnings per share and where we appear in Gartner's Magic Quadrant or Forrester's Wave. I think maybe the best way to kind of dissect these different types of revenue streams is to take a look at the sales forces that sell them. So on the left, we have a team of salespeople who really lack a big deal process. They have sold a big deal or two in their careers, but they're not entirely comfortable in that big deal realm. Folks on the right, they leverage a proven big deal process. It's been successful for them, and every day they go to work, they expect to either close a big deal or to move the chains on a big deal. Team on the left, they're very transactional and they look for projects to attach themselves to, for instance. Team on the right, they're less transactional and they look for big deal levers. They look for things going on inside the account that at a business level that they can really leverage. For instance, they want to create their own projects inside the account. They want to create a project that will help the customer lock out the competition or penetrate a new market. Folks on the left, they're the go-to person. Call me for everything. And the customer does because they have great relationship skills and they got great relationships inside their account. The guys on the right-hand side, though, on the big deal side, they're all about team selling. They're going to make sure that AP on the customer side is connected to accounts receivable on our side. They're going to make sure that that our CEOs know one another and that our product development guys are plugged into the customer's CTO, for instance, or the technical leads down the org chart. Folks on the left, they sell lots of core product. They know the product that got them there. They know the products that they can rely on, and they sell a ton of them. The folks on the right, though, they think about the whole briefcase. They want to differentiate themselves among their competition by selling more product in the same transaction and locking the competition out that way because they know nobody can compete with the entire briefcase. Folks on the left, they have a few very dependable account contacts, buyers, even friends. They're really good friends with their customers, maybe even on a personal level and outside the office. Folks on the right, they have some of those types of out-of-office relationships also, but they know and have made contact with and drawn relationships with people up and down both org charts. So they're connected internally, up and down the org chart, and they're connected externally at the customer up and down the org chart. And they always strive to draw and drive as many connections or relationships across those two org charts as they possibly can. Folks on the left, they have a real point-in-time transactional focus. Got to get this deal done this week. Got to get it done this month. Folks on the right, they understand the importance of timing business and on forecast accuracy, but they talk less with the customer about when this deal's going to get done and more about what the relationship's going to look like 2, 3, 4 years down the road. Team on the left, they know the features, the functions, and the benefits, and they know the features, functions, benefits even of their competitors. Folks on the right, they spend more time really understanding and knowing the customer's unique business outcomes. They have relationships. They know the COO, right? They know less about features, functions, and benefits, but they know more about the C-suite. They know the KPIs of their customer, and they're always trying to further those. Folks on the left, they gotta get this quote out. We gotta get the ball back in the customer's court. We're gonna just email them that pricing. Folks on the right, they stand and deliver a professional sales presentation that is very, very customer focused. Doesn't have any marketing fluff in it. It's it's pointed right at those that customer's business objectives and really advancing them. Folks on the left, they know the price book. They know the SKU number. They know where they're going to get that product. They know how long it's going to take to get, and they know the speeds and feeds. The folks on the right, they've kind of thrown the price book out the window, right? They focus more on value-based selling than they do on cost-plus selling. They understand the ROI for their customer and how the customer is going to get their money back. And they know how to write creative deals as well. So they think about things like revenue share and gain share and balance of trade. And the more creative types of things that it takes to get really big deals written. Folks on the left, there are sales executives. Love them. They're killing it. They're out there cranking out transactions, keeping the lights on. Folks on the right, these are deal makers. They think about business differently. They go to market differently. And with their big deals, they can change the trajectory of the company and move us into new markets and into the right quadrant, for instance. Love to hear your thoughts on this. If I've missed any of these characteristics or if you think about these things differently, please let me know. Thanks for listening.